Alright guys, welcome back. It is time to begin a new episode, and I finally found out where my final damn prayer read was. If I'll remember correctly, I couldn't remember where I'd skipped over one. It's right here. So depending on how you took the game, you might have to come here anyway, as to get the infested text after killing Genichiro if you haven't talked to the priest already. I guess he will have committed suicide or whatever and thrown the text in here. It looks like there's a bunch of Buddha statues thrown in here, since the monks have abandoned Buddha. And the final prayer bead will be right here. That's it. We got them all. I was going crazy. I was having to look through the whole game, seeing... Because my worst fear was that I'd skipped over one of the optional mini-bosses that vanish as you progress the story, because then I would have had to... Well, it would have been bad. I would have had to play through New Game Plus to get all the prayer beads. I didn't want to do that. But it all worked out well in the end. Just a minor headache. Alright, here we go. Final prayer necklace. The seven spears of Ashina were pivotal in Ishin's coup. He awarded the lance to none but his most loyal samurai. Yet now only a few of the seven remain. And now there are none. Since we killed the last two. Pain in the ass. Alright. Let's go ahead and tackle the final boss of the game. Alrighty. I'm remembering to turn the music back on now. I'm gonna get back to the playthrough. Item. Pellet. I do believe that's it. Alright, and this idol will now be active. Before, if you tried to come here or activate before defeating the divine dragon, this wouldn't be... Like, the idol would be here, but you couldn't rest at it. You couldn't do anything with it. I imagine the game designers put that there so that way you didn't skip over the mini-boss. Alrighty. First boss will be Genichiro. No prosthetics or weapon art will be necessary for him. Just standard R1 spam, I find, is perfectly feasible. But the boss that comes after him, however, that is another matter. Okay. Let's get my setup going. Secret key passage. It'll be just like before. Before we even get there, I'm going to go ahead and pop this. Where the hell is my... Do I seriously not have any... Ah, damn it. It's always something. I gotta head back to the Divine Child, get some more fine snow. The final boss of the game, you know, you want to be prepared. I always forget something.
Shinobi of the Divine, so you've acquired the Tears of the Dragon.
Yes.
The Tears of the Dragon. If Lord Kuro drinks them together with the frozen tears I provided, then he will be able to rest within my cradle. Shinobi of the Divine Air, the fine snow has fallen with such a glisten to it. Now, hold out your hand.
All right.
Bless us with a silvery harvest.
It's cold.
Rice is precious. Please return should you want for more. If you wish to he only need if he does so. Shinobi, I pray that you will bring Lord Kuro safely to me.
Okay, got it what I wanted. Near secret passage, that's funny. Since it seems like just about everybody knows about it. I guess secrets don't stay secret for very long, do they? Alright.
Lord Kuro.
Shinobi of the Divine Air, we meet again. Behold, the second mortal blade.
Genichiro. If you think you can change Ashina's fate with such a thing, you are mistaken. Wolf. No one has the right to the dragon's heritage. It is no one's to bear. I wish there was another way.
It's all right. One last time.
Yes. Let's finish this.
I will restore
Okay.
Ashina to glory.
Talk that. Just constant attacking. Oops.
I will not allow Ashina to be crushed.
He always has some Makiri for us after that. Sit down, Genichiro. Yeah, his AI is very easy to dupe. as long as you attack at the right times.
In the end, I was powerless, but Ashina will rise once more. The dragon blood surging through her veins. With this, Ashina's long night comes to an end.
Pitiful grandchild. This was your last wish. To see Ashina returned from the great beyond. Which means Sekiro. I must destroy you. Count Sekiro.
Alright, this is a rhythm boss fight. Just like the other Asian. His older form, rather. Always mess up that little push he does. Boom. Okay, back up from him. Go ahead and buff up for this part.
My blood boy.
Alright. There's a big jump attack like that. It's a great time to get damage in. He does a lot of long combos, you'll want to learn them. Oh. Woo. Alright. Mess that up, but as long as you know his rhythm, you can keep this going. What makes it hard for people is that... Oh! Yep. That attack can be baited out multiple times. So actually, let's do it again. Give myself more spirit emblems. Alright. You can do a lot of damage because of that attack. Oof. That is definitely a cheese method you can do if you're having a hard time with it. Oh! Son of a bitch. Wasn't expecting that. He doesn't do that too often. Okay. We're using the feathers for this part. He'll start chucking lightning at you. Damn it! Always that fucking backswing. God. Oh. Nope, that's not right. Alright. I'm actually going to swap weapon arts for Ashina Cross for this part. Alright, let's get it on. Axe swings. The bane of my existence. Go down, Ishin. Memory, Saint Ishin. At his peak, Ishin Ashina devoted himself to deadly conflict in pursuit of strength. A single-minded killing machine of a man. Skill, Dragon Flash. Performs a high-speed cut from a sheathed stance. Charge to send out shockwaves. It costs 2 spirit emblems. In his younger years, Ishin was a devil with a sword. Spending his days in pursuit of life-or-death combat, he often ruminated on how a cut should be made, but his blade always moved first. It's a pretty cool weapon art, actually. Very good against packs of normal enemies. You can hit them from a distance. And this is talking about the strength gauntlet. I'll go over that in a little bit. Hold on. Gotta complete the campaign first before I show that.
Wolf, where are you?
So you can choose which ending you want to go with. Sad ending, good ending, but kind of bittersweet, and this is, you could say this is the true ending. We're gonna go with this one.
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears. We must leave this place, my lord.
Lord Kuro, may you be at rest. Allow me to hold you in my heart.
So
everyone, it is time. I must depart. The journey to sever our ties with fate will be a very long one indeed. And yet, you still wish to join us.
I do.
You have my thanks, Shinobi of the Dragon. Know that Kuro shares my joy. Let us depart to the west, to the birthplace of the divine dragon.
Alright guys, there you go. That was it as a full playthrough of Sekiro. I might do a little bit more stuff. Maybe I'll cover the inner bosses, but I don't necessarily need to there. I don't know, maybe I'll cover Genichiro specifically, but it's an interesting time though, going through the game again. It's been a while since I played it. And you can start a second playthrough if you want. I will not. Sword Saint Ishin is it's seen by many as the hardest boss in the entire game. I don't think so. As y'all saw, he can be very bad if you screw up, but he can definitely be cheesed. I didn't do the cheese method. Oh, I should show y'all that. So memories, there'll be other forms you can get if you're playing the game. It's the memory of the sculptor. That's what he looked like. Pretty cool, actually. Interesting. He looks a lot like the Lone Shadows. But either way, it's a cool form. Your ability doesn't change, but it is nice to see what the sculptor looked like. Anyway, Dragon Flash. This is the uncharged version. And the charged version. Very good against mobs of normal enemies, since it'll do damage even through their guard. You can back up at a distance. You can actually take them down fairly easily. But yeah, I think the thing that really throws the Ishin off is the way you fight him. Most bosses you've seen me fight through the game, I keep attacking until they deflect, and then they'll attack and do something, and then just like that. It's kind of like a dance, but with the Ishin it's different. You have to you were supposed to attack once, stop, and then let him come to you, so the rhythm of his fight is very different from a lot of other bosses in the game. Also, the fact he has so much poise, when not a lot of bosses have poise. Usually you can just stagger most bosses with one hit. And the ones you can't are usually very monstrous. He's not, so I think it throws a lot of people off. But I do consider the Demon of Hatred to be the harder boss in the game. Even though I know a lot of people consider Ishin, or Sword Saint Ishin, to be the hardest. Anyway. Well, yeah, that must be it. There's not much else to do. Well, alright guys. Thanks for watching the playthrough with me. I'll catch y'all some other time. See you then.